Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I am your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing penny stocks on the OTC markets and the NASDAQ. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, remember to go over and hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live. To get our real-time alerts, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. There you will get first notice on the stocks that we are covering when we initiate new coverage. Stocks like NEO, MMMEDF, ENZC, and the big boy, the biggest runner of 2020, that is TSNP. And also go over and we have a sign-up link there for Webull. Webull is now offering until the end of the year. Get started on Webull and you can get 4 free stocks. Some people have come and asked us, why are you promoting Webull when we can't trade OTC? Look, we're all about penny stocks. And the purpose of today's video is to explain to you that sometimes the OTC is great. Right now, it's a little tough to make money in the OTC markets, but right now, penny stocks on the NASDAQ are flying. And today, we're going to discuss those that are flying. So we really believe in diversification. We believe in owning more of what's working, owning less of what's not working. So, when the OTC is not working, you want to own less OTC stocks or just hold, maybe buy some dips. But, you have to understand that money moves in cycles. And right now, penny stocks on the NASDAQ are hot. And we'll get into a few examples here. But before we get into NASDAQ, let's go over what's going on in OTC. TSNP, which is the big boy. We finally we saw the run up. We saw the topping out at above 35 cents, but it looks like we have finally bottomed. The low on this recent sell-off was 7.5 cents. You see, we got a double bottom at 10 cents, which it has built a base off of. So the TSNP is 50% off the lows. Off the support of the 10 cents, almost the double off the recent low. But, bottom picking is, that's a fool's game. We try not to bottom pick. If you were one of the fortunate ones that maybe had a bid in and caught the 7.5 or 8 cents, congratulations. But, right here, when you got the confirmation at the 10 cents, that was your signal to go long on TSNP. A lot of times technicals don't work as much on OTC as they do in NASDAQ. But, once you get a big runner like TSNP and you have a lot of players coming in, outside money, bigger money, they will be looking at the chart and they will be playing the technicals. And going back to what I was saying about, the OTC, if you go to iHub, the most red boards, which are mostly OTC, you just see a lot of red. And when this is like this, it's a signal for you that you have to sort of look elsewhere or own some more of what is working. What is working right now, DSGT is running. DSGT, we have covered it here on insiderfinancial.com. For any stocks you're interested in or want coverage on, you just go over to this little search, the magnifying glass, type in the symbol that you're looking for, and it'll come up with what we have said in the past. Our recent one was here. DSGT has a lot more room to run. We said this on October 12th. Come back here. October 12th, 14 cents. It's got a nice run recently. And, you know, it's important for penny stock investors to understand you have to be patient with a lot of these plays. If you're day trading in and out, you're going to really miss the meat of the move. You know, and that's why we really recommend doing the venture capital approach, which is, you know, you spread your portfolio across 10 or 20 good quality penny stocks that you've identified. And, you know, some are going to work out, some aren't, but the ones that are going to work out are going to make up for any of the losers you have. And, you know, we can't stress enough, it's you need to be diversified. And if you are diversified, it gives you the patience to hold on to a play like DSGT. You know, if you were in our coverage, if you read our article on October 12th, bought in at 15 cents, you know, you got this double up to 30 cents, but maybe you didn't sell. It came back down here, and you know, since it wasn't a huge portion of your portfolio, you decided, I'm going to hold on, wait and see what happens. And you were patient, and finally you got the move up here, and it's, you know, it's now more than a triple. So, you know, congrats. And, you know, we can't stress enough, just be patient with these, with penny stock plays. Moving on. And also on DSGT, we just want to stress, they've been putting out a ton of news. In our past videos, we've really recommended people going to otcmarkets.com, following the news, getting the official word from the company, not necessarily relying on what the folks on iHub or Twitter are saying. iHub and Twitter, they represent great analysis for sentiment. But, you know, don't go by on what, you know, some guy on iHub said this, some guy on Twitter said this. You don't know who this is. You don't know how much they really know. You have to be very cautious. And, you know, we recommend relying on the official word from the company. So they've been putting out a ton of news. It looks like they're getting deliveries of their electric vehicles from their suppliers. So, you know, they're Imperium Motors subsidiary. So they're really moving fast in the EV space, and that's a space you want to be in. You want to have exposure, and you know, we've said it before, it was a cheap way to play the EV boom, and bigger players are bound to discover it and start buying it, and buying it they have. Moving on, this is a blast from the past, SHMP. It's been a while since we covered it. You go here and you look up shrimp. We were all over this one earlier in the year. Back in this was back in May. We said, has natural shrimp stock finally bottomed out? And you can go and read what we've written here. As we said, the future looks bright. Bring natural shrimp stock awaiting. It was waiting for insurance compensation, but you know, we said that higher highs was likely. And you look at the date on this May 13th. You go and you look over here, May 13th. Do a little wait. And there it is, May 13th. It was at 5 cents. So this has turned into a 10-bagger. It took some time. It took over 7 months, but you know, you got a 10-bagger. And you know, there's not many places that we know that you can make these kinds of gains. And like I said, if you know, let's say you started with $10,000, you threw $500 into you know, SHMP, you know, 7 months ago, and let's just say you forgot about it. Well, now you're sitting on $5,000. I mean, that's how you make money in the penny stocks, and that's just, you know, one of your you know, 10 or 20 picks. You know, if the others started working out as well, I mean, you're sitting on a nice portfolio right now. So again, can't stress this enough on you know, diversification, and you know, this is how you make money in the penny stock game. Moving on, SEGI. This is another high flyer. Looks to have finally bottomed here at the 1 cent level. We got basically a quadruple bottom there, and the stock basically is run up to the 2 cents. So you got a double in just one day. So this is a nice rebound. They've been out with some news as well yesterday. Let's see what they had to say. Sycamore Entertainment and Segi TV, they signed primary sponsorship deal with Chip Ganassi Racing. So you know, again, this company's putting out news, and these are things that you want to look for, and you know, it explains the moves we're getting. BRTX looks to finally have bottomed at the 005 area. This had this Q symbol, came out of bankruptcy, and quite honestly, it's been a disappointment. It was basically bid up to once they came out of bankruptcy, and it's been selling off ever since. So nice for folks that have stuck with this, that seeing a nice bounce. Let's hope that we get some continuation. And moving on, we're going to cover 4 NASDAQ plays that are really have taken off. MVIS is Microvision, and this is one that we were all over this summer, which you can come into Microvision, search here, and you know, basically this is on takeover speculation. Our last article, we talked about Microsoft as being a potential bidder, and you know, so we've been following this, and we've been, you know, speculating that a buyout could be coming, and you know, judging by the recent price action, you know, something is afoot. Our last article here, September 22nd. You come back here. Where was it on September 22nd? It was at $2. It's you know, almost $10 now. So this has been a nice big runner for everyone. And what's fueling what ended up happening is our buddy Hindenburg, the short of shorts. He came out basically saying we are short MVIS in a market gone mad. This 1.2 billion market cap corporate husk with almost no revenue or intellectual property value is a standout. You know, there's been a lot of shorts bearish on MVIS, and you know, there's been a heavy short interest, and one of the reasons why MVIS is running is the shorts are getting squeezed, and we're so happy that they are. This is a wonderful site. We're happy. There's a lot of long-term players in MVIS that are buy and holders, and they are being greatly rewarded, and we're so happy to see this. But we would do a little bit of caution. You know, it is a now $1.3 billion market cap. We would have to take some money off the table here. So just a little piece of advice: don't get mad at us. We always think that it's best to book some profits when you get a big runner like this. So if you have big gains, take some money off the table, protect yourself. Moving on, RIOT. Riot is just, it's a play on Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin miner. Riot and Mara are both moving. I mean, Mara was $2 just a month ago, and now it's 14. So this is up 700%. Wonderful seeing this types of gains for folks. Riot as well. Doesn't have the return as Mara, but again, just wonderful to see this moving. And if you look at Bitcoin, we're getting a lot of institutional money coming in. We make a break to new highs. We get above 26,000. I think this thing, Bitcoin can really run to 30,000 pretty fast, and that will pull Mara and Riot with them. And then another one that's finally moving is UAVS. This is a drone play. Let's just check a look and see if there's been any news. They reported results last November, not seeing any news. But this is a heavy short interest. They're getting squeezed. One thing that ended up, what's going on is, sorry, I just remembered this because of ALPP, which is running ALPP and ABML, which we have covered the other day. But ALPP, they just bought a drone company, and the U.S. government is putting restrictions on any Chinese drone manufacturer in the U.S. So that is favoring domestic manufacturers like UAVS. So that's really what the reason for the run on this one. And you go over here and also take a look at the two that we mentioned, ALPP, ABML, which both were two great runners this week, and which we profiled Monday pre-market. So over here, insiderfinancial.com, we talk about 3 penny stocks on the move, ARCS. We explained why it was a pump and dump, what we think happened there, what's going on in ALPP and ABML, and we suggest you go and take a look at that. We're still hunting for alerts for our subscribers. We haven't found anything. We're not going to have anything before Christmas. This will be the last video before Christmas. Will be coming to you this weekend. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that you get that weekly recap of what's going on. We're on the hunt. We hope to have a new alert for next week. That's really about it. So, lastly, to get that alert, remember, go to signup.insiderfinancial.com, enter your email. If you're in the U.S., you can sign up with your SMS, get on our list. And it's just been a tremendous year. We're so grateful to all of our loyal subscribers, and we wish and hope that 2021 is as big as, if not bigger than 2020. So again, we thank everyone for listening and watching, and we wish everyone a happy and festive Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, and we'll be coming back to you right after the Christmas holiday. Be well, stay safe, and protect your loved ones this holiday season. I know it's for many, it's not going to be a joyous one. Can't see everyone, but we will get through this, and perseverance will keep going. So take care, everyone, and again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.